Well, guys, it's not my usual final table. As most regulars to the stream will know, I've been past couple of streams started a bankroll challenge, doing a starting from $20 and just building it up, and just going mad with it. And we rolled in a couple of small MTTs today, which sort of tie in with our current bankroll. We played like a couple of $2, $1 tournaments. Fortunately, we've final tabled a $1.10 tournament. So I figured I'd stream it. I was playing it off stream as it was the last tournament. I think it was going to be that appealing. Final table's a little bit more appealing. I know it's only a small tournament, but it's good for the people which are interested in the bankroll challenge. So I figured I'd stream it, record it, and see how we get on, basically. Start with a C-bet here. Got to be a little bit careful. This guy's just absolute lunatic. This guy's a bit more of a regular. He'll probably donk out now. That's what he does every time. He calls and he donks. I don't want to call with. But yeah, so it'll be a nice little boost to the bankroll if we've only been working on a 10 buy-in strategy for cash tables. Up to now, we had 10 buy-ins complete, and we were playing on 10 and L. And I was just about to start working up to 15 buy-ins just to make it a bit safer. But winning this would more or less sort of triple what our bankroll is currently. So, like in terms of for the bankroll, this tournament's huge. I know it's only a $1 tournament, but in terms of the challenge and the series, it's fantastic. It'll be a great boost for us. It means we can jump up a little bit in the cash tables. We can play a few different MTTs, some bigger MTTs, and this is what the bankroll challenge is all about. And it's not supposed to be sort of a challenge as such. It's to show people that it is doable, it can be done, it can load, as long as you stick to the rules. You know, playing the stakes you can afford, not get tempted by tables you should be playing, not getting tempted by tournaments you should be playing. And everyone goes through it, everyone's guilty of it. I was terrible for it when I first started. To be honest, I'm still a little bit of a sucker for it now. Obviously, I've had my experience playing poker, so I've got a bit more knowledge. I've got a little bit more of an edge. Doesn't make it right. You need to stick to your bankroll, and that's what it's about. So this is a great step considering we've only done 2 streams with bankroll challenge, and we've already got a final table. So I'm hoping that I can get a little win on it. There's got 2 players here which seem to be a bit more regular, like they're playing the hands aggressively, playing sort of like what seems to be a decent range currently. This guy here, when he had a big stack, he was playing very well, like raising every hand. When he was getting in pots, he was doing a lot of raising in the pots, which is how he's supposed to be as a big stack towards the tournament. He needs to be aggressive, and from what I've seen from him so far, he's a very switched on player. Like I tried bluffing him, and he called me off with ace high. And yeah, he's definitely the one, probably the one we do need to watch out for. But as for this player, I've obviously played with him before, so got a few hands with him. But I've only just got onto this table with him, so I don't really know much about this guy. So we'll keep an eye on him. But yeah, he's more towards the regular, if you like. It's hard to sort of say regular at $1 tournaments, but from what I can tell, these 2 are more like your regulars. This is like sort of like a decent regular, I'd say. This guy's just like, he's very strange. Sometimes he's playing tight. Then when he does play, he's playing King 5 off. He's a bit lunatic, and then when you get in pots with him, he's just betting everything. Which is why with them threes with the spade, I just let it go because I don't need to risk it on free high flush. I can just let it go. I'll find another spot against him. When we first started, just the last 2 tables, I was like really short on chips, and I chipped up basically just by getting in pots with this guy. It's just so so easy once you target your players, and everything good for players. So I think this guy might be a bit of a regular as well. But yeah, so I'll put a bit of music on. I almost forgot about the music. I was just too busy monologuing. Sounds real daft. I know it's only a $1 tournament. It's probably the smallest tournament I've ever been on the final table. Quite honest. Beat, I guess. Sorry guys, I'm just a few notes on some of the socials just so people know. What about his music then? Too stressed about like the pay jumps and stuff. Probably gonna fall. Terrible. Thing is, some people might say, "Oh, he's just using his stack or whatever," but like versus his player, I think he's just a pretty bad player person. Oh, I didn't realise we were down to 7. It must have been when I was messing about. I'm not going to race this time because I don't think I get enough folds versus this guy. I at least have some folds. Cheers, mate. I know it's only it's only a $1.10 tournament, but it's just it's part of my bankroll challenge. Obviously, I started from $20. I've just been working up from that, and I was playing some cash today. I just rolled in a couple of small tournaments, and I just happened to final table this one. So, but the win is it triples our bankroll, so it's really good for our challenge. To be fair, we were, when there was 20 left, we were 19th. We were real struggling, but come back. Yeah, it's going alright at the minute. I've got some good notes on some of the players. They're in a good position now, really. Hope you're well too, mate. Thanks for joining. Backdoor straight draws, backdoor flush draws. The ace. Bit wary of this guy because he's not an idiot. He knows if you're not touching a board, he tends to sort of raise a lot. I fancy checking him, to be honest. Do turn the ace. And we get the fold there. Fold in the big blind, we take that one down. A6 off's just going to be a fold. Yeah, but believe it or not, for a $1 tournament, it's $200 up top. So I don't think that's too bad. I think it's $200 up top, 140 for second, and then 100 for third, 70 for fourth. No need to raise or anything with this. I think this guy's probably calling correctly. I'm just going to call the fives. We're deep as well. Don't want to get too carried away. Or just let him have it. No need to be pulling any. Because even though some of these guys seem sort of towards regulars, there is a very high chance that they're going to make mistakes in spots as well because of the tournament size we're playing. So I'm not going to get carried away with bluffs or anything like that. I'm just going to play my game. If I could just shove over this guy. I mean, versus any two, I'm there's not much between it, is there? It's 60-40 versus any two, so it's all in. The Bankroll challenge has seemed to have caught a bit of traction as well. I posted some highlights and stuff on YouTube, and it's just started picking up loads of views, and likes and stuff. So the people must like the whole Bankroll challenge thing, which is good. Gives me something to sort of work on. I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it now, actually. See if... Yeah, see, since I last looked, which was 20 minutes or half an hour ago, I've got another 20 views on the Bankroll highlights video. So it must be something that people enjoy, and we get jacks. Could be interesting here. I'm just going to open to like 2.1. That's what I've been doing the whole time anyway. Do see a raise here. I wouldn't mind flatting to try and choose this guy. What are we? 7 left, page up. I think I have to be aggressive with it, to be honest. If he shoves, I'll call. That is fucking absolute donkey. If he shoves, I might just fold, to be honest. I think at best we're flipping. I don't think there's any need to just get carried away. Let's call. See what this guy does. I'm obviously going to snap it off now. Tens. Fade a 10. Take it down. I knew I'd take him out eventually. Onto a good start. Ace 8 off. That gives us $35 locked up for the Bankroll challenge. Oh, I ain't got my little final table symbol on. There we go. Are we just going to call this? Are we 700? Are we 700? 600? Would be okay to call. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get too carried away with this. Like, not versus this guy. Like, he's like, it's very strange. Like, he's clearly a recreational player, but he's like very tight and just. He's the sort of guy like I want like a fairly decent holding to be able to see like just half pot and pot size bets. He's probably playing on his phone. Unpredictable. King Queen of Spades. Probably looking to free bet this. I'm going to try to be aggressive on this table, especially versus this guy. I'm just going to shove over the top of this guy. Got to keep the pressure on. Ace King. Have a good hand. We're going to be free betting this as well. It's open 2.1. I expect this guy might call. Do get a shove. I'll be calling Ace Queen, Ace Jack, Fade a Jack. There's a King, Fade a Queen, Fade a Queen. There we are. We take it down. We take another one down. Flying through this final table. Absolutely flying. 5-handed. I'm just going to fold. This is where like sort of the cash expertise comes in, because then your aggressive ranges are almost like your cash ranges. So this is where like I feel fairly comfortable. If I'm gonna struggle, I'll be heads up because I'm fucking awful at heads up. I'm trying to get better. I mean, I might be alright versus these guys, but. Queens. Wow. Beautiful. We're going to be raising this. Probably going to go slightly bigger because we're deep. 4's normally about 5. We'll go 4.5. He does fold. Just keep the pressure on. You get Ace Queen. Wow. Some good hands. Be free betting here as well. You get a raise. We will be free betting. I go for a bigger sizing. Just fold. He was thinking about it. He's probably thinking, this guy keeps fucking free betting me. Don't be scared, brother. 5 deuce. These are short. I'd probably apply some pressure, but they're still fairly deep, so they're probably going to call correctly. So I'm just going to fold. Same with 4 deuce. And 8. It's definitely playable in the big blind. Won't need to free bet this one. Yeah, I'm definitely calling. Proper flush draw. Just C bet, sort of standard sizing. I don't see any merit to raising. He is going to probably be raising a bunch of stuff, but hard to say. I think I'm probably just going to call. Now, well, he took a chance. I don't think he's going to have a lot of bluffs here. We were deep enough that we could try and catch the flush. I just didn't like it's good to sort of be aggressive in the blinds. But on ace king flop, I didn't really think it was a great spot to re-raise. I mean, you maybe could have, because then you can always check back if you miss on the turn. You still get to see your cards, so you maybe could have. 10-8 off. It's the only guy I'm unsure about. Like, I've never seen him free bet. Never seen him free bet over 115 hands. But he's like very, very tight. Very, very strange the way he's playing. Old 3-7. This will be a flop. Don't fancy free betting this. It's not really a hand I want to call with. I mean, probably okay heads up, but probably just going to check it. We've got some back doors and stuff, haven't we? We're blocking some of the flows. And we're going to call the flop. I just have to let it go now. We made some equity. I maybe could have put some raises in on the turn. Because when he limps, he's not always going to have an ace. And he definitely comes across as a sort of player that's, you know, it's going to barrel the ace at high frequency. We got $50 locked up from a $1 tournament. I would have raised this, but not now. Don't fancy free betting it. Still fairly deep as well, so don't get too carried away. It's not like we're putting pressure on a load of people. People are definitely going to make mistakes before we do. I'm going to raise it, I think. I'm not sure. It might be a little bit wide. Get a call here. Like, he doesn't really play too much. Going to be a little bit careful. Definitely fall into a free bet from this guy. H7. So he's just playing very passively then. So I'm going to give him blue marker. Back 4 off. I'm seeing a 4 bet. Probably strong. It's the first 4 bet I've seen. I like his sizing though. Definitely switched on this one. All these 3 here, definitely switched on. I'm just going to limp. I don't see any merits trying to bluff this guy off anything. I'm just going to fold. Like, this guy's just going to be flattening like all his aces and stuff. Playing very passively. Fold if he shoves. Thinking about something. He does fold. Probably going to size it up on the button. Just because of the deeper stacks than this guy. Ah, almost forgot. Final table app. How could I forget? King 5 off. Ooh, folds around. Good, because I was going to fold. Just going to fold. Could go for a little bit of time because we're all quite deep. We've got 100 big blinds here, 120 here, 80 here, and we've just got like 47 there and 22 here. Four. I'm being like, I mean, that's obviously wide open anyway. I'm being extra careful because of this guy. Like, when he's, like, the way he's playing, we kind of want to tighten up a bit. Well, not like overly tight, but you know, raising hands which are like playable, whereas 6-4 off is a little bit, it's low, not suited, connected. That's it. He's king and king 5. Wow. Wow. He's out. I thought he was better than that, to be fair. I think it's probably more of a candidate like king 5 suited or something. King 3 off. Oh yeah, good raise. Probably better suited, but committed now. We were just checking to try gain a bit more equity. Not really blocking anything. It'd be like just pure bluffing if we went for this. sizing it up now on the button. Ace High is going to have some showdown here. Have we bet? Get check raised. I'm just going to check. I'm just going to bet small now, see if I get called by like random stuff, like an 8, be a queen potentially. The king 4 off was probably a bit wide. I should have done it with like king 4 suited. I think with the offsuit it's probably good. I mean, I don't think it's awful because obviously it doesn't play very well, whereas king's got a bit of removal. Do hit a 6. Backdoor straight draws, backdoor flush draws. Definitely going to call at least. Don't think I love raising here. You've gained some stuff here. I'm gonna check. Check. You can definitely have some aces. I thought he would have bet the turn if he'd had like, if he had like a random spade, he'd have probably bet the turn. Yeah. Go for good here. Bets. I mean, if you wanted to bluff, you bet the turn. Yeah, we got him. We caught the bluff. I know, yeah, it's really deep. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not going too nuts. Obviously, I made that one play, but that's the only play I have made. Queen Jack here. I don't want to start doing like the whole calling strat. I just want to be aggressive. But yeah, we are quite deep, aren't we? That's why I'm not worried about losing a few chips. It's fairly easy to sort of play. I feel quite comfortable. Could be here for like an hour at this rate. But I think the blinds need to worry. Oh no, probably a raise. Thing is, I'd be pretty mad if I bet this and got check raised. But I mean, it's only a gut shot in it. Probably use a bigger size than I think. Or, I mean, we unblock diamonds. You can have a 10. Block in like Jack 9. You can have a 10 still, can't you? Just fold, take it down with nothing. I just find like people often lead there. Like if you had a flush, for example, it'd have led. And I often find at these stakes when people are like checking out a position on the river, they often don't have a lot. They're fairly capped. I'm just going to call with a deuce 3, flop the backdoor straight draws and a flush draw. I don't want to float this pot up too much. Just going to call. King. This shit. We do know that this guy is capable of bluffing to that size bet. I think I'm just going to let it go. It's tough out of position with like low cards and stuff, especially on that sort of board. Probably can mix in some raises, but obviously he's got me covered as well. Ace 9 is going to be a raise. Use my bigger sizing again. It's deuce. This guy is so passive. A deuce. I'm gonna bet it's still got like clubs and overcards and stuff. I love the raise. I mean, this guy is gonna raise like draws and stuff, but the problem is trying to call down for deuce is pretty difficult. I'm gonna call the flop. It's a good card for us. The only problem is it can be raising clubs, it can be raising an 8, it can be raising like 7, 9. Could even just be trying to defend a 6. I'm just going to check back. I'm going to get value from like an 8. Could have gone a bit bigger because just think with the ace and jack it's hard for him to call. I was pretty confident we were ahead. I think I'd have probably called a raise as well. Always going to bet that board. Catch free. I just think he's always going to bet that flop. He can sometimes barrel the turn with air, plus like diamond draws and stuff. I am going to call. I'm going to check. He should check a lot now. If he doesn't, probably just going to let it go. There we go. Called him down again. Pair freeze. Yeah, see, he was barreling the turn with diamond draw. Back in the chip lead. If this is a hand I want a free bet here or not. Just think he does call a lot. I think I'll try to be a little bit tighter. You're not really seeing much free betting, so like versus free bets, probably over fold a little bit. Like Jack 8 to a free bet, I'd probably just fold. We do land an open ender. Probably one I want to be betting. Taking it down with aggression. And deuce, I'm just going to fold. Alright, so I have some folds, and then this makes us look a bit stronger when we are raising as well. I am going to call. I'm going to be a little bit wary though, because this guy's like not really doing much. Only got a backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draws. 5. I'm not calling a pot size. Just backdoors only. Out of position. I think this guy is like very face up. Like he's not defending blinds or anything. Just gonna fold 4 deuce. I swear, are the blinds going up or what? Like, I feel like we're still really deep. I'm not going to make a mistake and free bet this one again. I'll just flat it this time. I'll check it. That's the first free bet I've seen him do. Like, this is going to be something magical. Ace King at a minimum. Yeah, you're probably right, yeah. To be fair, I used to sort of think like that, but because people always drill into you, they're like, oh, they call everything and all that, but, well, they kind of. Like, there is like a bit of a difference with recreational players. Like, you get recreational players which try to be sort of GTO, but they're not quite there, and then you get some that just play any two, and then you get some which are just like, they're not calling every hand, but they're just sort of betting everything, not really understanding. So you get like different sort of grades of recreational players. That's why I have different colour labels. Like this guy, like I consider him recreational, even though he's like extremely tight. You know, like this is like recreational play for me. But yeah, I used to think like that, but they can fold, like they will fold. So there's no problem with being aggressive. Just don't be aggressive at the very start of a tournament. If you're going to be aggressive, do it in the money or like on a final table and stuff, like or towards the final table. Because they will fold. It's just about the right time and the right size. He was always going to be dead there, wasn't he? He hits his straight as well. Yeah, he actually hit his straight as well. Let's let this one go. Like these guys, like I mark them like regs, like sort of good players, but obviously I take it with a pinch of salt. But what I mean by it is like they can fold, and you know they're not free betting two out of line and so on and so on. Like it's as long as I understand what it means, that's what's kind of important, really. I'm gonna free bet here. Basically trying to play fairly aggressive. Obviously I'll call that off. Nines, ace or queen or a king, ace, queen or king, ace, queen or king or jack. Fucking hell, he survived everything there. He survived everything there. Man's got 9 lives. King jack. King Eye's got some showdown, so I'm not going to go stupid with it. I'm just going to try to check it down. I don't know whether I can play King Eye versus this guy or not. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to call him down with King Eye and get cocky with him. I just... Bastard. Ugh. I think I just have to fold. Like, I'm still probably going to be behind. I weren't ready for that. He's probably lost his head now. Yeah, it was just all of a sudden he started raising and stuff. Like, his betting's horrible. Like, he's definitely playing on like his iPad or something on his phone. I was going to check raise if he bet the turn. He's got a 5, I swear to God. I suppose he could have like 4-5 and be checking it down. Ace 6. Flush draw. Same range. I mean, I realised he was talking. I don't know. I wish I speak English so I know what he means. Normally I just fold it, to be honest, but multi-way anyway. Turn in raise, I suppose it's not too bad. It's not like I'm short. Thing is, because I do free bet quite a lot, is like when I do have a hand and start free betting, it tends to play a lot better. Can't bluff this guy, so like when I brick, I just have to let it go because like he's absolutely awful. And if I do bluff, I want to bluff for something like something. I don't want to just be air. Yeah. The thing is, he won't call it down because it's ace high. He's calling it down because he's got a gut shot. That's the difference. Ah. Oh, we got a hand. I was just going to use my normal sizing because I use that every time. I can't just start changing it now. It's cool. Let me see an ace. Bet small because like I want to keep like all his heart draws in. Do hit hard. Gonna have some fours as well. I just think at these stakes, from a button, if he's got like a straight or a flush or something, he's not folding. This guy's been folding in the small blind, so I'm not going to get too carried away with him. I find it's a little bit tight to be folding like in the small blind, to be quite honest. Like a lot of people confident with their ranges and stuff, like they'd be raising like 80% or something out of the small blind. Obviously I'm folding here because it's versus this guy, like there's no folds or anything. And he's just too unpredictable, he just pots into you and you can't do anything about it. So I'm tightening up versus him, but that's like more of an exploit. The jack off might actually be a free, you know. Still think it's going to have like some ace highs and stuff. We're blocking some 9x. I think we can like get this. Yeah, baby. I'm not seeing this guy free bet a lot. He's not free betting that heavy. I might just fold. Especially with us having us covered. Right, I'm just going to go grab a coffee, guys. I won't be 2 seconds.
Remember when we said we'd stay together now until forever? Just us, just us. Said we wouldn't be like all the others, fight and hurt each other. Not us, not us. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. This shouldn't be us. What came between us? When did we become like them? We weren't supposed to break up, but it's too late to make up. Don't know if my heart will mend. No, this should not be us, not be us, not be us. This should not be us, not be us, not be us.
And I'm back. Sorry, I just had to go make a drink.
Remember when we thought that we were better than all of the others? Just us, just us. Said we wouldn't let things come between us. Let love rule, not be us, not us, not us. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. This shouldn't be us. What came between us? When did we become like them? We weren't supposed to break up, but it's too late to make up. Don't know if my heart will mend. No, this should not be us, not be us, not be us. This should not be us, not be us, not be us.
He's king. Fucking hell. Obviously, we're going to raise this. Ace Jack. We're a brick and everything. No back doors, no blockers. Turn a gut shot. I overbet this. He's gonna be fuming. He's gonna be fuming. I bet he's got like 7, 8. There's so many like bus draws. Blocking some of the floats, so I don't mind c-betting that. I'm just going to limp versus this guy. He's a fucking nightmare, this guy, I swear to God. Like, I want to call because I've got all these back doors and stuff. But he's just so fucking shocking. Do we check and let him bet or what? Bastard. It's just so fucking spewy. What did he have? Ace deuce. Just hard to make that call to like pot size. Like, you know he's probably missed it a lot. Ace high does have some showdown. Plus we got all the back doors. Probably should have bet that river actually, thinking about it. That was probably bad of me. Even though he wasn't called, but... I mean, it couldn't have been that bad because he had nothing. So checking back was probably okay. Just going to check here. I'll just call the bet. Just check. This guy's quite tricky though, isn't he? I might just check back. Flush. I'm probably just going to overbet it to try like rep a bluff. If he's got like a queen or something, he's probably going to struggle to just fold it. He doesn't like it, does he? He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do with himself. Back to chip lead as well. Slight chip lead. He limps again. I'm not going to bluff this one. Just figure I got some back doors. I'm also sort of like blocking some of the floats and stuff. Keep the pressure on. 9. I definitely like raising this, but I know he's just going to flatten. Just it is too loose, really. Yeah, you can hit some stuff, but still got to worry about the big blind as well. What's up there? I don't know if I can call this or not. Like, he's been quite solid since, like. Probably okay in position. Top pair. It's a bit sketchy, this. Never ace king like bets this much. If he shoves, obviously we have to call. What do we do now then? Do we shove or? Like, put pressure on maybe like pocket nines, pocket eights, some draws himself. He's king. Kind of did look like ace king when he checked, or like pocket nines or pocket eights or something like that. Down to 3. Got a decent chip lead. See, he's probably going heads up against this guy. We're just going to check this one now.
Until we get it right. Until we get it right. Until we get it right.
This guy's probably just going to call everything, isn't he? That's a shit card. He's not an idiot. He definitely knows what he's doing. Ah. I'm just going to call that small sizing. Have it when he pots it on the flop, watch. Pot. Half pot, you can have it, buddy. We're going to raise now. Queen with a backdoor diamond. Less likely he's got an ace now, isn't it? Hope he ain't got a deuce. That'll piss me off. Or like deuce 3 or something. I want to play pots with this guy because I know it's dog shit. Just gonna check, let him bet. Not really worried about too many cards. Just bet. I think if he had like 10 jack, he'd definitely bet the flop, because when he had like gut shots and stuff before, he was potting it straight away. So unless he's got a king, I think we're good here. Does have a king. This guy. He's like loosened up a bit now. What are you thinking about? Check. If we can bet here or not. I get like random shit to call. Ace 9. Ace 9 off. Just call him with it. Small blind. Gonna go on for ages, this is. We got $98 locked up anyway, so it's like 100 times our money almost. Definitely folds a lot in the small blind. I just don't see any benefit to raising this guy. I'll just play pots with him. This is He's a fucking lunatic. I've only got a gut shot. I don't want to just call a pot size bet of a gut shot. He's just upped his sizing for that bet, so I'm probably just going to fold this. I think that's a bit of a tell. Might just start raising, but just raising bigger. He calls everything here normally. King 8's probably a call. Like some of my worst kings are probably 3-bet. Just pause it again. How the fuck am I supposed to maneuver against this? King I obviously has some showdown. Plus, we've seen him do this with draws, so like plus draws miss. We're blocking like 7-8. I don't think we're getting like a 10 or a 9 to fold, obviously. Be interesting if he does that for 6. Yeah, King I's good. Ah, King Deuce. Spade draw. You're too predictable, buddy, that's the problem. See, he just snap folds there because he knows he never 3-bets. Probably just going to fold. Like, he ain't 3-bet for ages. He just calls everything in the big blind. He folds loads in the small blind. I don't think he's playing aggressive enough. Offsuit, anyway. If it was suited, I'd probably just still flat it. Just gonna fold this versus him. I bet he folds. Like, he folds loads in small blind. No, he does. Actually raised. Free bet. I think I'm going to this time. Five X. It's like 5x open. Yeah. I'm just gonna overfold to this guy. Just play my like more playable hands. Don't need to like try bluff him and stuff. Like he'll hang himself eventually. Deuce. I know like 10-4 and that's okay. We'll just call this. Just not sure what he's limping. Like, he's quite tight in the blinds, isn't he? So I reckon, like, probably limps a fair amount of, like, aces and stuff like that. I think if I just had like a bit more equity, I would have bet the turn. I just felt like it was bad doing it there because like in the event he calls, we're just like really dead. And this is the first time he's actually led into me, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be for value. Whereas before he did it and I bet into him and he folded, so. I do, mate. It's just the way I've got the stream set up, you can't see it. But it is up. It is up. It's just I'm just gonna call. But no, I do have a HUD. It's just because of the way I got the stream set up, it only captures the poker table. Not it's not capturing my desktop. You know what I mean? Just the HUD, just the Poker Stars table. So it's there for me, but not for you. I just think it's like a bit more presentable for streaming as well. No point raising massive, I don't think. That's why sometimes, like when I'm playing, you'll hear me go, "Oh, he's not raising much." It's because I have got the HUD in front of me. Because on the OBS, you get you can either have table capture or like window capture or like the desktop capture. You have a choice between. Oh fucking hell! Heads up! You have a choice between capturing your desktop or capturing the window itself. And if you capture just the window, it doesn't put the HUD on. I'm not sure. I don't think that's the sizing he's always going to be using, so I'm just going to fold. Where I get wrecked. I fucking hate heads up. Oh, he's just like, he's been raising loads, so I just thought, oh. Bastard. I don't think I need to like be too critical heads up with this guy. Like I can be a bit more selective with stuff. What's this guy doing, man? I just think he tells the truth with his hands, so like just gonna be careful. Like when have we seen him just overbet the pot? We haven't. Ugh, what are you doing, man? Fuck him. Fuck him. This guy, honestly. I just need to get something so he can hang himself. Like now. You know what I mean? We flat here, be 10 in the pot. We're in position. Oh, got him. Obviously he's going to have loads of bluffs here. We really don't want to see an ace. Smashed him. You're messing with the wrong guy, buddy. There's no point trying to like free bet him too, like, because he's just gonna call. I'm blocking like 6-7. I know if to just call. Sure, but... I'm just hoping I've got it now. And we fucking take it down. We take it down. Woo! We take it down. That was so easy. That was so easy. He was absolutely terrible. Oh dear, we did it. Look it down. Well, I've been streaming probably less than 4 weeks, and at least we got a final table and a win to add to the index. Yeah, lovely. I'm really happy now. I took it down in about 3 hands. I can put this in the community breaks. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. Well, I'm lost for words. It's always nice to take one down, but I think we played really well. I mean, heads up, that guy was awful, wasn't he? But yeah. What do you reckon, Riley? How did we do? Suppose we did alright, didn't we? Seeing as we won. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not playing scared, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just trying to think of ranges and stuff. Plus what I'd seen him do already. Like, I've seen him do pot-sized bets with, like, bottom pair and stuff like that. So, obviously, in them hands, I had, like, really good hands. And I played them, because I was calling out of position, I'm making myself look really weak. So, like, I'm in the point where, like, I'm calling. And with that ace-6 hand, I was blocking, like, 6-7 and stuff. So I was quite happy just calling down because, like, if a straight got there, I'm not bothered. I've got 6. I'm blocking 6-7. Like, it's hard for him to have the straight. So I was just happy calling him down. I think he just lost his head there. He obviously is not very comfortable heads up, but no, fair play to them all. And it was just a nice just a nice little win for the Bankroll challenge. That's all. So we've kind of trebled our bankroll now, which means we can play some bigger tournaments. And we can play some bigger cash tables as well. And it's really good for the viewers to see that. It's really great for the viewers to see like how the Bankroll challenge works and how to do it themselves, basically. And that's kind of like the point behind it. But yeah, thanks very much, mate. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining me. How much was it? It was only $200, mate. It's I'm doing a bankroll challenge. I started off on $20, just doing it for the viewers to show them how to build a bankroll from, you know, not a lot of money. So I started off with $20. I've just been started doing it the past couple of days. and I mainly play cash, and I throw in a few MTTs on the side. And I just chucked 2 MTTs in today, and I managed to win this one. So it boosts our bankroll up so that we can play some higher stakes and stuff now. So it's all progress. It's better for the series, and yeah. I don't want to log off now, but I can't keep playing because it's 11:30 at night for me. Yeah, 200x. It's a little 200x. I know it's obviously not my biggest win, but it's just good for the challenge. That's all. And I streamed it all and recorded it, so I took it on YouTube for all the viewers and stuff. But yeah, so yes, mate, I do have a HUD. It's just the way I have my stream set up, so the people viewing can't see the HUD. Only I can see it. I don't have it on show. Not when I'm playing single table tournaments. If I have my tables on full screen, you can see the HUD. Obviously, I only had one table, so I was only capturing the windows, so you don't get to see the HUD this time. I put a post in the community brags, Riley, and I said don't laugh at me, because obviously it's only a little tournament. And then Spiff put, no laughing here, 190 buy in return is sick. So that's good. For anyone that's just joined, you've literally just caught the end of my stream. I have been streaming all day. My stream mainly consists of doing this bankroll challenge at the minute. Started off at $20. We're now up to just over $300 in a couple of sessions. If you're interested, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I'll be doing cash tables as well as tournaments. My schedule and stuff's all on my about page if you want to have a gander. I got all social links on there too, and I mean obviously you don't have to, but if you give us a follow, you'll get updates and stuff when I go live. But yeah, thanks very much everyone, and it's been a really good day, and I've got some work to do now to upload some stuff to YouTube. So thanks very much, and aim, shoot, miss. Welcome to the stream. Sorry you caught me last second, but hopefully I'll see you again. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. But thanks guys, take it easy, and good night.